Okay, folks, and welcome back to the Pengrowth Saddle Dome here on CBC Sports. With the final score, the Calgary Flames 3 and the Vancouver Canucks 1. Gary, how did you feel about this game tonight? Well, Bob, I think the Flames played a much better game, and their power play just was outstanding tonight. Yes, it was, Gary. Now let's send it down to Elliot Friedman, who will look at the final stats for tonight's game. Elliot? Thank you, Bob and Gary. Here are tonight's totals from tonight's game. Shots were 20-7 Calgary. Third period shots were 6-1 Calgary. Hits were 19-4 Vancouver. Face-offs were 18-15 Vancouver. Penalty minutes, Vancouver had 16 minutes. Calgary had 2 minutes. Power play, Calgary went 3 for 8 with the man advantage here tonight. Vancouver went 0 for 1 with the man advantage here tonight. Bob and Gary, back to you. Thank you, Elliot. As we now go to Scott and PJ for the final recap of the third period. Boys, well, we'll send you back out to Calgary in just a moment. But the final recap of the third period scoring, there was no scoring. But there were tons of penalties taken by the Canucks in that third period. First, it was Brendan Morrison, 2 minutes for hooking at 1:25. Then Aaron Miller, 2 minutes for cross-checking at 2:27. Then Aaron Miller, 2 minutes for high sticking at the 9:36 mark. Then Trevor Linden, 2 minutes for high sticking at 10:38. And last but not least, Daniel Sedin, 2 minutes for cross-checking at 19:12. Well, now let's send you back over to Bob and Gary. Guys, thank you. Thank you, Scott and PJ. Well, that'll do it for us tonight here. The final score is the Calgary Flames 3 and the Vancouver Canucks 1. Up next here on CBC Sports is your local news, all except for on the West Coast. Once again, so for Scott Oak and PJ Stock, our colleague, Elliot Friedman, and for my partner, Gary Galley, this is Bob Cole saying so long, everybody. Once again, the final score here tonight from the Pengrowth Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's the Calgary Flames 3 and the Vancouver Canucks 1. Good night, everybody.